Hey guys, so yesterday Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.13.0 released, and I actually didn't realize it until this morning when I just randomly checked to see if the update was out. The reason for that is I had the beta and it still said that Build 5 was the latest version, so what I had to do was uninstall it and then reinstall it from the Google Play Store, and then I got 0.13.0. So for those of you that had the beta and still are stuck on it, and the Google Play Store says that is the latest version, you do have to uninstall that and then reinstall the game, and you should have 0.13.0. I think Tommaso said I don't remember what he said he did, but he said he tried to prevent that, but at least for me it didn't work, and it didn't work with my phone or my tablet. So for those of you who didn't see the update or don't know about it yet, it is out. You just have to go ahead and uninstall it first. But for people who are on like Windows 10 and iOS, Windows Phone, and all that great stuff, the update should have came out already, and you should be updated by now because it did come out yesterday, although I don't know what time yesterday that it came out. So as usual, I'm just going to do a complete overview of the update. That's what I always do when the final version releases, but as a lot of you probably already know, this isn't really that big of an update. It has a really big feature, and I don't know why I'm being around the bush here, because we all know it's redstone. So I'm just going to go over the different redstone items and just do a complete overview. So I'm going to start off showing off the skin pack. I already showed this off before, but for those of you who haven't seen it, I'm going to show it off again. It is the Biome Settlers Pack 1. Again, I've gone over this a million times before, but I'm not a big fan of skin packs at all. I just don't really care for them. It looks like there's an extra free skin right here, the Forest Griefer. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be. Actually, wait. I think this one right here, the second skin, I think that one was supposed to be the free one, but it looks like the Forest Griefer is now free, but I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, this one's free too. I don't know. I don't think that's the way it was before, but whatever. I'm just going to go back to Steve. Alright, so let's just go ahead and load up a world, and I'm just going to read off the change list. So, first off, this is listed under the additions, but I think it's more of a bug fix than anything, but client messages will now appear when you're building or above level 127. So that's just when you get up really high, sometimes all the time, the messages would disappear, and then you couldn't see what people were saying or anything like that. So that is fixed now. It says that it's an addition, but I think it is more of a bug fix. So now we have the blocks and items. So I'm going to start off just going over all of the redstone blocks and items, and I'll show off some of them here in my world. So we have redstone, obviously, and then the redstone lamps, redstone torches, levers, tripwire hooks, daylight sensor, pressure plates, weighted pressure plates, buttons, detector rails, activator rails, trapped chests, and then iron doors or iron trap doors. So let's go ahead. Whoops. So we have our redstone dust right here, which is now placeable. Redstone lamp, redstone lamp, redstone torch, a button right here, and a wood button is also right beside that. Pressure plate right here. I'm going to grab some TNT, maybe blow some stuff up. I always like to do that. So here we go. So they are missing a couple items. I know the one I was looking for is redstone repeaters, because that's what you need, or not need, but you generally use it for TNT cannons, which I always build, as a lot of you probably already know. So you don't have any redstone repeaters, and there's a few other things that are missing as well. But you can see it does work. Redstone lamp is all lit up. And then if you use like TNT here, there we go. Let's put something. Whoop, I can't. No, there we go. You can see the button lit the TNT on fire, and then also you can. Whoops. You can also use the redstone lamp here. Does the same thing. So that's just a few of the redstone items, and you can see it works well. Hopefully we do get some more redstone items, here soon. I think it would have been better if they, got some of, or not some, but all of the redstone items just packed into this update. Even if it took them a little bit longer, that would have been nicer, because this update was, or 0.12.1 really hasn't been out for that long. It was like 3 months ago that it released, and now this one's already out and ready to go. So I think it would have been better if they took a little bit more time to get some more redstone items like redstone repeaters, but they didn't. So it's not a big deal, and maybe it'll come in like 0.13.1 or 0.2 or whatever. But I was hoping they would do that. Unfortunately, they didn't, and I was hoping they would add it during the betas, but they didn't. So also we have note blocks, rabbit hide, foods. We have raw rabbit, cooked rabbit, and rabbit stew. In the creative inventory, we now have a rabbit spawn egg and iron doors, and also, if you probably you can probably tell by now, but rabbits were also added to the game. I don't see any. Wait, is that one over there? Nope, those are just flowers. Let's see if I can find one. I mean, I could always just spawn one, of course. Let's see. I never know which one is which. I mean, some of them I remember, but generally I don't. Let's see if I can find it. No, I have no idea. Okay, I feel like I've clicked all of... Oh, there we go, rabbit. There we go, you can see we have a bunch of rabbits. Oh, I killed that one. Whoops. Oh, now I'm spawning TNT. Okay. So yeah, not really that big of an update. That was all of the additions right there. They have a few different changes. Also another addition actually I forgot to mention was the option to disable multiplayer. If I go into the settings, I don't know if that's going to be in the in-game settings, but right here, broadcast to LAN, you can turn that, or multiplayer game, excuse me, you can turn that off now and have multiplayer completely turned off. Not exactly sure why that's there, but it is. I mean, I wonder if that allows you to play like on 4G or just like your carrier's data. I haven't tried that out, but I probably should because that's the only other thing I can think of with that option. So, also you can see the broadcast to LAN can no longer be changed in game, and that's why I was kind of worried about being able to disable multiplayer in game. But let's see. Oh. And actually broadcast to LAN. Yeah, these two can't be changed. They show up, but they can't be changed while in game. For the graphics, I had a couple changes. So light is now emitted from below the nether. Removed the coral material, which served no purpose. A hotbar item count is now at the bottom corner of the selected item if stackable and has PC text. And game data is now expressed in JSON files. So I think they were actually doing that to get prepared for 0.14.0, which is supposed to have resource packs. And with that, using resource packs, you can override all of the data files. So you might be able to mod using a resource pack, like actually get not quite mod scripts, but being able to mod the game similar to that, just with resource packs, which is pretty neat. And I was hoping, I'm not sure yet, but I was hoping that that would eliminate the need for block launcher, but I have no idea. Let's see. Obsidian now breaks in 6.5 seconds rather than 3, so now it takes forever. Stonecutter is basically gone. They removed the crafting ability of the Stonecutter, and items previously crafted or craftable using it are now crafted in the crafting table. And it's also unavailable in survival. It's in creative as a decorative block, but I think you have to actually spawn it in. I don't think it's in the actual menu here, but the item is still there. So if you use like a mod or like Pocket Inventory Editor, you should be able to spawn it in. But let's see. Oh, yeah, I guess they did leave it in, but you can't use it. And then if I switch to survival, I still can't use it because it's basically disabled at this point. It's just decorative, which I don't know. I think it's kind of ugly. I don't know why anybody would use that as a decoration. Yeah, it's a really ugly block. I'm glad they got rid of it. It wasn't a very important block at all. Let's see. Plants now make particles when grown with bone meal. Let's see, items, some different changes with items. Beetroot soup is now stackable. The iron door is now functional. If some of you probably remember that you could actually spawn it into the game and it would look right. You could place it and all that, but it wouldn't do anything. And it can be crafted in survival mode, and updated the texture of the iron door to make it look more like the PC version. They changed a lot of the doors, like even the oak door they changed, and they added a bunch of different doors here. And I almost forgot to go over that. But yeah, they have oak door, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, I think that's how you say it, dark oak, and then obviously the iron door. And let's see, let's place a few of these. I updated the textures on some of these during the betas, like that. Made them look a little bit nicer, more like the PC version. So yeah, new doors, and they updated some of the textures on them. String is also now placeable. Let me get some string here and place it. Whoops, cobweb, wrong one. I don't see it. Let's see, there it is. I was looking on the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, you can place string all over the place. And why does it seem like every time I go like rapid place mode, I'm like, it just switches over to TNT. Yeah, it did it again. I'm not actually bumping the TNT thing. I'm not even close to it. Oh well, that's something for me to figure out later on. Let's see. A few different changes with mobs. Ghasts and slimes now have a higher spawn rate. Skeletons will run away from wolves. Villagers will now follow or stay. And wolves now attack sheep, skeletons, and rabbits. And obviously rabbits are the new ones. A couple different changes with boats. Boats are now fast as sprinting. It's pretty cool. They don't deplete hunger, and multiple boats now stack up on top of each other, but can overlap when pushed into each other. And then minecarts now, multiple minecarts can be stacked on each other. So that is 0.13.0. Not that long of a video. Usually these go on for like 20 minutes, and we're about 11.5 minutes at this point. A little bit longer with the intro, but still, yeah, this video isn't going to be all that, or isn't that long. It's just not that big of an update. And like I said before, I think it would have been better for them to just wait a little bit longer to at least get some more redstone items. I think that would have been important, but I think they're just getting some extra time before releasing 0.14.0 because I think that's going to be one of the, again, another one of those big updates, especially with resource packs. It's just going to be a much larger update, so hopefully, you know, that update is going to be pretty awesome because this one, I mean, it was a great update because it has redstone, but, you know, I think they rushed it and, you know, didn't add everything that they could have. But, you know, in their defense, it isn't buggy at all. I haven't seen really any bugs with it. Some of the different issues we're seeing, like I was seeing here with like TNT getting selected, that's more of my tablet, just the digitizer's messed up. So, yeah, I haven't seen any bugs, even from, I mean, build 1 had a few bugs, but nothing bad. It was completely playable. So, yeah, in their defense, it's running well. So, here it is, 0.13.0 is out. I'm going to be working on updating Mod Locator for MCPE to get 0.13.0 content added to it. Hopefully Block Launcher will update here pretty soon so that, you know, different mods can be made. But I think it's MCPE Master updated so that you can get mods and stuff with 0.13.0. So yeah, I mean, the modding community is already jumping on this. I'm sure there's already some mods out for it, so I'm just going to work on my app the rest of the day, and then also work on my texture pack installer app, getting that updated for 0.13.0 as well. So pretty exciting stuff, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.